and welcome back to Crafters TV. Did you love In the Grotto? Because I loved it when I was in with Ben there. Hello and welcome to Crafters TV, your Crafters Companion here. If you're brand new, welcome to the family. If you're not brand new and you're part of the family, thank you for coming. We're having a fabulous time today because we're doing the launch of Life is Sweet. And this, in our 2 p.m. show, is the official launch for everybody in the UK to be able to get the fabulous Life is Sweet collection. And we're going to have a look at that without further ado, very quickly. Just a couple of things before we get into it. I'm not on my own. Oh, no. I'm going to say, one of the best crafters in the industry. Just going to say it. I've said it. It's out there now. It's in the ether. The fish to my chives, the very beautiful Debbie Fisher with me today.
Oh, what she forgets to tell you is I was trained by the best.
Like the Jedi, yes.
Like a Jedi, yes.
The Force is strong in that one. So we've got Debbie, and do you know what we're really excited about Life is Sweet? And Debbie's going to tell you why she loves it in a second. She definitely is a crafty Yoda. Crafty she is. And what else was I going to say? Oh, yes. It is National Leann Day. Do you know what National Leann Day is, everybody?
I do now.
It's Noel backwards because it's the 25th of June, which means it's an exact 6 months to the 25th of December.
I mean, can we just take a minute to think, how did we get halfway between the year? Because where has the year gone? I
don't know where the year's gone. I mean, it seems like 3 minutes ago it was my birthday in January, and I don't know, and I can't even remember Easter. It just feels like I blinked. Let's see. Jamie says, I have 3 birthdays, Jamie, yes. Because the one on the 15th of January, nobody's interested in. Because they haven't been paid, they've eaten too much at Christmas, they can't be bothered, and it's freezing cold. So I have to have one when it's a bit warmer and lovely. So I have that one, and then I have another one, and then I have a proper one. So
not greedy at all, are you? I'm really lucky though, because I have obviously a June birthday, so I'm right smack back in the middle. Yeah, so my birthday was on Sunday. We had it on Father's Day.
Did you have a lovely time?
I had the best day because it was Father's Day, so we all went out to eat. So there were 16 of us.
Amazing.
And it was so, I really did have the best birthday. It was amazing. So yeah, and I got spoilt rotten, and it was really hot. So I'm quite lucky because it's all a summer solstice my birthday. So, and it always seems to be really nice, the weather. And my dad always buys me a bottle of perfume. So he buys me a bottle of perfume on my birthday and a bottle of perfume at Christmas.
Oh, lovely.
So every 6 months, I know that I got me.
What did you get this time?
It gets me the same one every time, which is my favourite, which is Lady Million.
Oh, I love a bit of Lady Million. Hey, do you know, Debbie, if you like Lady Million, you're the person to come upstairs and sniff my warm neroli.
Oh, okay. That's an offer, isn't it? You can't refuse.
Would you come upstairs and have a sniff of my warm neroli, please, Debbie?
Yes.
Because it's a Marks and Spencer's dupe of Lady Million, apparently.
Is it really?
Apparently so, and apparently it's very good.
Okay.
So I'm going to when I go back upstairs after the show, I'm going to bring it down and we'll report back, everybody. Debbie's going to have a sniff and let you know.
Oh, yeah, let's definitely do that because I love Lady
Because you will know.
And I love all of them. Lady Royal as well, I like as well, which is nice. So they do sort of a red one, a black one, and then the original.
Right. We'll report back. Angelio's with us. Hello, love. Terry's with us as well from a stormy Oklahoma. Oklahoma weather. I love that musical. And you're visiting your daughter. That's gorgeous. Carol Byrne says, Leann, Debbie, life is sweet when watching you lovely ladies. Right back at you, Carol. Lovely. Little Bear's with us. Little Bear, Johnny showed us the cottage. Oh my word, it's amazing.
What, where she lives?
Yeah, I'm going to show you the picture after the show. Oh my word, it is beautiful, I have to say. Are you near where I go caravanning? Can I come for a cup of tea? Okay, thanks, let me know. Pat Yetchin says, good day, Leann, Debbie, super talented CTV crew. Don't tell them, they get big heads. And all my lovely crafting friends from a sunny, warm New Jersey. Enjoying a cup of coffee while watching the show. Fabulous. Debbie's got an iced coffee with her today in an amazing cup that our ice cubes have been in since yesterday.
I know, they literally, look.
Give it a rattle.
Can hear them.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's really good.
Isn't that good?
Yeah,
I want one of them.
Carry it like my bag.
I mean, honestly, we sell all the fabulous products here. I want one of them cups with ice cubes in that last 24 hours, so I'm going to get that off Debbie later. That's what we do. We share. This is what we do with you every day. We share our recommendations on exceptional stuff. And when we say something like, get the Gemini, you won't regret it, it's like Debbie selling a cup with her 24-hour ice cubes. We share the good ideas with each other. Leanne, it's so great to see you. We're getting spoiled 2 days on the trot. Thank you very much, my darling. That's from Jay Pressy. And Michael Adams says, good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon to you too. Can you all let us know for Global Beatles Day? We're building a Chivs Tunes. What's your favourite Beatles song?
Did we have yesterday?
Yesterday was, hang on, I've just put the bed. What was it yesterday?
No, the song yesterday.
I'm like, what did I do yesterday? I was like, what was the global day yesterday? I was racking my brain.
I wasn't sure if you know the song, the Beatles song.
Yesterday.
Oh, we didn't have it, because I thought, we must have had that one, because that's the film. Have you seen the film yesterday?
Yes.
So
it's good. Very
so
good. You're very good. Yesterday is now on the list. I'm like, I don't know, what did we do yesterday? Honestly, right. That tells you how my day's going. Right, here we are. It's nearly time to be on the flight. Nearly time. It was Bakewell Tart Day. That was the national day. What was the global day yesterday? Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now I know that they're here to stay. No, that's not the right. Global Fairy Day yesterday.
Global Fairy Day.
Yes, did you know there was a Global Fairy Day?
No, I didn't. Oh.
Praline, American Praline Day. Yeah. And Bakewell Tart Day in the UK. Yeah, anyway, this is Life is Sweet. Look at the 6x6 pad that we've got. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the watercolour designs in here are gorgeous. When we do a 6x6 pad like this, which is intended for you to just cut out the bit of paper, make a card for it that looks gorgeous, I absolutely love them. This is also on a beautiful pearlescent paper. You've got your 180 GSM, you've got 8 designs in here, and you've got 3 of each, 24 sheets. Your B sides, just as beautiful as your A sides with that beautiful pearlescent in there. And you can see all of these designs, absolutely glorious. I love the pastel tones in here. I feel they've just got a very happy vibe to them, a bit of a time gone by area where, you don't have a worry in the world. I look at my granddaughters and they just worry about what flavour of ice cream, or are they riding their bikes to school this morning? Are they going to the play park after school? Is it Fish Friday? Isn't that lovely for that to be the biggest worry in your life?
So nice.
It's so lovely. We do wish our childhoods away and ought to be a babe again and not have to worry, but live in a life is sweet life. And I think that's what this pad does. It's lovely nostalgia, beautiful stuff, pastel designs, and appropriate for a myriad of occasions for all of the people in your life. So that's the 6x6 pad. Now we've got the 12x12, which is beautiful designs, absolutely gorgeous. That lovely pastel swirl and pearlescence on there. We've got the polka dot on there too. We've also got the fire test man in. So the fire test man, that's the bleeping. He's just checking the panel and he's doing all the fire alarms. If you're here with the bleeping, we're all right, we don't need to evacuate, it's testing. It's got the beautiful drips in there, you can see, and all of the beautiful pastel designs, I have to say, the beautiful swirls. It's really a double A side pad, this. And I love these papers because they're the sort of paper that you're going to use consistently, not just with this collection, but with all of your other collections that you've got at home. And each one of them on this beautiful finished pearlescent with a lovely hint of silver flash through them. They're bitty. They're bitty them. We don't like them.
We don't like bitty.
We don't like them bitty sprinkles. If you weren't watching the show before, Debbie doesn't like a sprinkle. They're bitty. I think somebody needs to develop a line of sprinkles where it goes, our sprinkles are fabulous, not bitty. There we go. And all of these beautiful designs here in the 12 by 12. Again, you've got 24 sheets in there. You've got your 180 GSM, 24 patterned papers, 12 designs, 2 of each in there. So they're your 2 paper pads, and you might want to help yourself to an extra 6 by 6 as a minimum. Then we've got all the other pieces that go with, and we'll start with the Life is Sweet ice cream card for you, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I love this die set and stamp set, and Debbie's got a sample that she'll show you where you can see this particular die, the ice cream board with the stamp, where we can put all the flavours of the ice cream on there outside the cart, is absolutely genius. Well, I've got one on here as well. And look, you can make the little sweet treat boxes. It doesn't just have to be a flat topper. And there's the little board with all the ice cream flavours on. How fabulous is that? It's so lovely. So you can make little sweet treat boxes, or you can make it flat as a topper on a card if you want to. Then we've got the beautiful ice cream cone. Might be one of my favourite things in this collection, I'll not fib. Looks lovely just in monotone, of course shows you that lovely edgeable concept there, but look, when you do it and when you colour it up and stencil through and layer up the different colours, and we've glittered on the ice cream there and on the little flakes, the little cones, it's just beautiful. And I think that shows how that 6 by 6 pad works brilliantly even with the other elements in the collection, where we're coming inside there, so we're looking at the cone and then we're opening up and seeing the ice cream man from that lovely 6 by 6 paper pad. And I love to decorate the inside of a card. I talk to you about that all the time. So that's in the collection. Then we've got You're So Sweet, which is our brilliant sentiment, where we've got the base matten layer, the actual letters for the word sweet, and then the frosting for the word sweet, and all of the little sentiments to work with it. What do I mean by that? This is what I mean by that. So you can see we've got the base in the white for the matten layer, you've got the cream word sweet, and then you've got your frosting, the pink there, and it builds up this most beautiful design. And then your stamps work with it, and I've done this one for a sweet friend. We've got our sweet treats. We've got our ice creams and lollies here. All of the options for all of the different ice creams and lollies you could ever possibly imagine, and a cherry on top, because you have to. And even your little flakes and your lolly sticks included in there. And this is what you're going to be able to do with those. Build up your own ice creams, build up your own lollies, put them in a tub, put them in a cone, put them in a flat bottomed cone, make your little ice lolly sticks, make your little flakes, glitter them up, ink them up, colour them, use them with coloured card, however you want to, and do your whole little sweet treat on a card front. We've got those. Then we've got, Debbie demonstrated this in the Crafters Connect this morning at 12. So if you want to go and have a look and see how Debbie did an incredible shaker card with this die, please go back and have a re-look at that 12 o'clock show. And this is the sort of thing you can do, where we've got those fabulous little shakers inside there in the sundae glass with all of the bits to work with it and make that little sundae fabulous. And if you've got the Berry Bliss collection, it works brilliantly with this, hand in hand, to be able to use them both together. They complement each other really beautifully. And then finally, you've got your sentiments, brilliant sentiments in here. I do think my team are the best in the industry at alliteration, where we pick brilliant, brilliant sentiments. And I'm just going to turn this round and read it, Jimmy, because I can't do it that way, if that's okay, darling. So we've got I love you more than ice cream, and that's a lot. You're the cherry to my sundae. You're so cool. Wishing you the sweetest day. Happy birthday with sprinkles. They're bitty on top. It doesn't say they're bitty. Just say with sprinkles on top. I wish I'd done it with bitty on top, but never mind. Treat yourself. Go on, treat yourself. See, I love that. That could be somebody's been having a bad time and you're putting a bit of money in a card and tell them to go and buy themselves a bottle of perfume, and you do this and you do a little treat yourself sentiment. How lovely is that for somebody who just needs a minute? Idea. I know it's a lot of money, perfume, isn't it? But not if you're buying the Marks and Spencer's Warm Neroli. Anyway, we'll check that later. To a friend who was both sweet, this is for you, Debbie, to a friend who was both sweet and cool.
Oh, I love that.
Sprinkled with love, and Ben's favourite, congratulations.
Ah, that's funny.
It's so good. You're getting all of that, guys, all of that for $91.99. That's the full price. If you are a Crafters Inspire member, then you're getting your platinum price if you're platinum, your gold, silver or bronze price with your relevant discount off. You can see your platinum price on the screen. For everything there, that is an exceptional price. And here's your US price for you. So we did launch it earlier. If you didn't get it, and if what you're seeing now is making, do you know, I wished I had got it and I'm going to, there's the price on the screen for you. Your full price, 139, 140, save a cent, and you've got your 111.99 price if you are a platinum member. Debbie, you've got some more samples there to inspire us.
Yeah, absolutely. It is so pretty, this collection, and it does scream summer, doesn't it? It's just that beautiful, happy, sort of gorgeous, really sort of lower tones on this, which are so lovely. Those raspberry ripples, those different pictures that we've got that are quite nostalgic, especially the ice cream van. I used to love the ice cream van, Leanne, when I used to...
Me too.
When it used to come to the bottom of the road, and if we didn't have any money that day, or my parents didn't have any money, we'd go and ask if they had any broken cones at the bottom of their box, or if they could spare a bubble gum that they used to put in the, what was it called, screwballs. They used to call them screwballs in the bottom, which I absolutely used to love. But what's your favourite flavour in ice cream?
Yeah.
Because there's so many different ones, aren't they? I do love a honeycomb flavoured ice cream.
My husband likes Thunder and Lightning,
Oh,
second to
okay.
Rum and Raisin.
Yep.
Thunder and Lightning is the honeycomb one. It has like a toffee sauce in and cinder toffee, like a honeycomb
yes.
with vanilla.
Anything
Really
like
nice.
that, delicious.
I like cherry.
I like a lemon.
Oh.
Lemon ice cream or coconut.
Oh. I like a pistachio.
I like any ice cream if I'm honest.
Yeah, I do. I love, absolutely love Ben & Jerry's fish food. Oh, here, listen.
How funny.
Listen.
That is the ice cream.
There he is, ice cream. Christina, run to the ice cream. James, run to the ice cream van. Off you go. Mr. Whippy's all round. He's off, he's going. Mr. Whippy's all round, James. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be funny if he walks in with an ice cream for us, Debbie?
I mean, we don't call them 99ers anymore, do we?
Do we not? What do we call them?
No, I don't think they are, because they're not 99 pence. I think
Is that what they
always
were called 99s
Yeah,
for?
I think so. Mr. Whippy's were always called 99ers.
They're probably a 10.99
yeah.
now.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's funny, isn't it? Because like we think nothing of going out for the day down the beach, and you spend a lot on ice creams. I mean, you're talking £3 or £4 an ice cream, but you go to the supermarket and you think, oh, £5 for 4 ice creams, that's a lot. But actually, it's not really, is it, compared to what you pay for ice creams when you're out and about. Anyway, talking about ice cream, let's make an ice cream. I'm going to be using this one, which I do absolutely love. It has got to be one of the best edible dyes that we've ever done.
Yeah.
I love this one. It's absolutely beautiful. So, but what I want to do is I want to cut it through all of my cardstock. So I've got my normal white cardstock. This is 300 GSM, so it's quite a weight. And I'm going to use these pretty papers on the top, and we're then going to cut this through those 2 pieces. Now, the only reason I know that I can do that, and that is because we have, because we know we've got the power of the Gemini. And if you've got the power of the Gemini, you know that it's going to work an absolute treat. So let's just pop some glue all the way around. And then the other thing I want to do is just to make sure on the side here, where my die cut is going to go, I've just put a bit of extra stickiness, because I want that to all hold in place, even though I'm die cutting it out. So we're just going to place that onto the front, and as always, I just like to burnish that down, although the power of the Gemini is going to make sure that's all stuck into place. Open your card up, then take your actual die. Now, I've done a 5x7 card, so we're going to place that on there. I'm just going to double check on that. Yes, 7. So we've done that. It's completely perfect for that size of card. And then what I would recommend is using your glass mat to measure up. So use it on the lines there, like so. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm not coming over the top here. I'm getting my die cut in, but I'm going to line my lines up at the top here and at the bottom, just to make sure that I'm getting that completely down straight. And then we're going to stick that down with some low tack tape. So let's pop that on just like so. Now I'm popping this onto the edges, although when you've got, I don't know if you realise, but when you've got a, what's it called, a pearlescent cardstock, your low tack tape comes away from that quite well. So we're just going to pop that on. Now what I would recommend is if you are just cutting it into your cardstock, use then your embossing mat or another piece of card on top to get all that embossed detail. I'm going to be cutting again to have an overlay onto my cone. So let's just bring that one in, take that out, And then we'll just take that one away. So that's going to cut all that beautiful detail into there. So I'm just going to bring in my poker tool, making sure we've got all those pieces cut out, which have cut perfectly well, like so. So that gives you that gorgeous design.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. It's just one of the most amazing dies that we've done. And we'll go for so many different occasions as well. Right, so once we've done
I
that,
love that through the paper, Debbie.
Sorry?
I love that through the paper.
Yes.
That's so good.
Well, I wanted the papers because my plan was originally then to die cut it again to get this
Yes.
bit with these swirls. Can you see how the swirls are going through the ice? So it looks
Yes.
like ice cream. And then I thought, well, actually, we could cut through the whole piece there.
Yeah.
So then what I want to do is get some just craft card. And we're going to use this at the bottom. In fact, we could just cut it through again if we want to, because what I want to do is to get the wafers and this bottom piece. So we're going to just take little pieces out to make sure that will cut perfectly well. And then we will hold that in place. So I just want the basket at the bottom, or the cone, should I say. Let me just make sure I've got that on. And, oh, we've got two little pieces in the top there. Take those out. And then, so what you want to make sure you're doing, in fact, I'm going to turn this over to make sure that I have got my whole cone, yep, just like that, that's fine. So once I've got that down, we're just going to take that down as well. And that's then going to cut my wafer and the basket at the bottom. Now the basket at the bottom, what I am going to do, because we want that embossed detail, we're going to just pop another piece of card over the top. So when we run that through now, that's just going to emboss that at the same time, rather than put through our embossing mat. It's lazy crafting, really. Oh, I think I might have pulled out the back of my machine, because it's... Oh, no.
Is it switched off at the wall? Hang on, I'll have a look for you.
It was on. Oh, I've switched it off.
Oh.
There we go. I put my plates to the side and I think it must have switched the button off behind. It's very like me to do that, Leanne.
Yeah.
Right, so once we've got those pieces, let's have a look. Now it's really simple to fussy cut these pieces out. So the first thing we want to do is to take that whole piece out. And then this bit here, we're just going to take our little snips, if I can find them. I have seen them. There they are.
We've decided we've got a scissor thief in the business.
We've got a what?
Scissor thief.
Oh, there is a scissor thief, yes. There absolutely is. Although we have been able to keep lots of our scissors safe.
Yes.
I don't know if you know, I can tell you,
do.
Leanne. Oh, you know about our secret
Yeah, you told me the last
compartment.
time.
Yes. And that's been working.
No.
No, no. Look, it's full.
Still full.
It's still full.
Yeah, we're not telling anybody it's a secret.
telling everyone.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Liam has lost 6 pairs of scissors.
So we've now got a little pot which we keep underneath, and that's been keeping things safe as well.
Yeah.
Because people aren't coming round to look under there. And I genuinely don't think people are meaning to pinch the scissors. I think what's happening...
They're brilliant scissors, Debbie.
I think better of people. I like to think better of people. I think people take them and then forget to return them.
Well, that's very generous of you. I think they're brilliant scissors and they're like, I'm going to have some of them.
So we've got our piece here. Now I'm just going to snip that little bit off the end there, like so. So we've now got, because these have come from here, they're going to fit their back. That is not proper grammar at all. These are going to fit back right where they should be in place. There we go, onto that piece. And then this one here, we are just going to place that back through here, and we're going to use this as a stencil. So all I'm going to do is just tap a little bit of brown through that stencil. Now, if you're wondering if that will affect your stencil, affect your die, it won't at all. Just give it a little wipe with a wipe or a tissue, and that'll be ready to use again. But you can see that now becomes, that cone is absolutely beautiful. So now the other thing I want to show you is that sweet die, because I absolutely love this. I think it's just one of those ones that comes into your life and you think, do you know what? I love this so much. And what I like about this, I don't think, Leanne, we've ever had a die that says sweet.
No.
And it can mean so many things, like sweet baby, sweet little girl, sweet daughter, sweet grandchild. It's got so many ways that you can use it.
Yeah.
So even though you're thinking ice cream, actually, it's just that word that I just wish we had a long, long time ago. So if you're cherry picking, make sure you go for that sweet one, because it's going to go for so many different ones. Like, I just love it so much. And I love the fact that it comes in these 3 parts. So we've got our first part, which is your mat and layering. So we are going to use, I think I've probably, there we go, pop that onto there. And then we're going to use just some strips of card here. So I'm going to do, now these are all going to, I'm keeping with the actual card and all those beautiful pastel colours.
Yeah.
So we're going to use our pastels, but I'm going to sort of use this across like this. So it's going to give me different colours.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use the white onto here, and then we're going to use the background with the craft card.
Nice.
And that just gives us a really nice mixture of all of those. So let me just grab my low-tack tape. Pop this one down. And these are just really fun dies to use, because you could be making these and then using them at another time. You can be putting these into different colours. You don't even have to put the topper on if you don't want it to look like those. In fact, do you know what it could be? You could use your, do you know we had the bee collection? You could use it like in black and yellow, so it looks like honey that's dripping on the top, which would be really cool, you know, so then you could put sweet as honeys,
yeah.
You know, anything like that. It's just going to look amazing. So many different ways that you're going to be able to use this absolutely beautiful die. So let's pop that into there. Now, before that comes out, I'm just going to show you what I've done here. So I've used another strip of my papers, and I've put have a and birthday.
Lovely.
Now, when you are stamping onto your pearlized cardstock, it doesn't stamp very well without, it doesn't dry very well is what I should say. So always heat emboss. So I've heat embossed that, so I've got that one there. And the reason I did that is because then when we come to put in our sweet into place, I mean, look at that for a font. It's so lovely.
So lovely.
Really, really nice. And then we've got all our pieces out there, and actually I'm going to leave that on there so we can see exactly where they get placed back in.
Yes.
So we'll pop that onto there. Then we've got our bottom piece. And then this I've done, so this will sit in the middle, so it's have a sweet birthday.
Oh, I love that.
So it's using up your scraps. So I'm a big thing at the moment, Leanne, of using scraps up.
Yeah.
I've been really, really absolutely loving just in different ways how you can put scraps together. So now what I have done is I have been naughty, and I have used my sticker making machine just to put glue on there, just to take some of the time away. So we are just going to place these all back in. So we're going to just follow exactly where these go. So nice and easy. And then each one will fit beautifully exactly where it is. I love the font on this. Isn't it lovely?
It is beautiful. It's got that, it feels like sweet shop font. It feels like retro, 1970s retro.
It does, yes, it does absolutely feel like that. So that's our last one there. And then all these little ones are just going to fit onto the top. So we've got...
Did you have a traditional sweet shop where you grew up, Debbie?
Yes, penny
We
sweet
did.
shop. So you used to have like a counter as well, where they used to, you could pick, hand pick, and then behind you'd had all the big
jars.
the big jars.
We did. I loved
We used to have an Auntie Pam's sweet shop.
Wow.
So I assume that yes, that the lady there was called Pam, and she had a, it was called
everybody's auntie.
Auntie Pam's sweet shop. So I don't like white mice. So Jamie's saying he used to go and get white mice. I've never been a lover of white mice.
The chocolate white mice or the little sugar ones. Right, chocolate ones.
Yeah, I don't like the chocolate white mice. Green frogs. Well, I think they didn't have green frogs in my time.
I used to like, so the things that I would buy on the regular would be, I'd like a quarter of aniseed balls. I loved an aniseed ball. I loved a cola cube and a pineapple cube.
Oh, yes, me too. And sherbet pips.
And sherbet pips. I like a rhubarb and custard.
Do you know what my favourite used to be? Was sweet peanuts.
Oh,
Do you remember them?
I do remember
They were in the
them.
shape of a monkey nut.
Yeah.
Although when I said monkey nuts in America, they thought I was hilarious. They thought I'd made it up.
No, it's a monkey nut.
Yeah, it's a monkey, but they don't call them monkey nuts.
Do you know what they call
No,
them?
I don't know. I think they just call them, peanuts, just
Peanuts.
peanuts. They call them peanuts.
In the like the husky shell, like you pop open.
Yeah.
No, they're monkey nuts.
Monkey nuts, yeah, but no one believed me that they were monkey nuts. That was when we went to Dallas.
What
Yeah.
is it with us and sweets and monkeys? Monkey's
Yeah.
blood, monkey nuts. Who are monkeys?
Who are monkeys? Right, now let's pop all of these together. So,
Did you like
now-
a bonbon?
Oh, no. So I wasn't. So the only reason being, I do have a bit of a horror story about that. Only because I don't know what it was, but someone gave me. But it was a sherbet bonbon, and it was
Yeah.
like a lemon, and it was all like powdery. And I remember putting it into my mouth, and I was violently sick. And so to this day, that whenever someone
Really?
mentions a bonbon, all I can think of is me being sick if I put one in my mouth. So I've just never had another one to this day.
No, I can imagine. I'm like that with pea pods.
Pea pods.
Yeah, you know when you get like the pea pods, the pea pods, like the garden peas, and you pop the pod and you eat the peas out. You eat them raw. So the vegetable man used to come round and you would get like a bag of peas, pea pods, and you'd eat the peas when you were little. My mum bought me, and I used to really like them. She bought a bag full, and I ate the whole bag, and I was ill. And now I can't smell a pea pod without feeling ill, and
Yeah.
that's 51 years ago.
I know, yeah, mine was when I was a kid. Well, I was at I was at high school. I remember being at high school, and in fact, I was at my first high school because then they opened a second high school, and we were the two top years. So we was the top year 2 years running because they didn't put year 11 in. So we went up in year 10. So I would have only been year 9 and below when I had my first bonbon,
Right.
which was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just
That's
never
no
had one
good.
since.
I liked a licorice all sort as well.
Oh no, see, I'm not really a licorice person.
Oh, you're not? Oh, I love a licorice
Although
all
I do
sort.
like a licorice toffee.
Yes, I like a licorice toffee.
Yeah.
I also like a pontefract cake.
A what?
Pontefract cake.
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
it's a flat. The lads are laughing. They're going, "You're making words up now, Leanne." Pontefract cakes are flat, soft licorice sweets from Pontefract. See, they're real. I like a licorice torpedo.
That sounds awful.
A licorice
I've never heard of
torpedo.
that.
They're like the big. Well, what do you call them? Torpedoes. Yeah. Like.
Yeah, we
Okay.
don't want
back to the ice creams.
Back to the ice cream.
Jim, we've got so many lovely comments coming in. First of all, Little Bear says, I'm welcome for a cup of tea. So that's good news, thank you. Michael Adams says, Chains by the Beatles. I don't know that one.
What's it called?
Chains.
Oh, chains.
Yeah, I don't know that one. So I've wrote that down. Thanks, Michael. We've got Sarah Ibbotson says, hello, Leanne, Debbie, Jan, CC, Tim and Crafty Friends. Good morning from Arkansas. I love this collection. I received mine from HSN. It's so fun and the papers are gorgeous. They are, Sarah. Carol Byrne has 2 friends, one called Noel and one called Leon. And Alexander's favourite ice cream is Neapolitan. And she had an uncle who had an ice cream van who would always stop right outside her house. Carol says, Leanne, Blackbird and Here Comes the Sun. I've got them on. They're on the list, Carol. Karen says, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band.
Oh, yes.
Have we got that on? I don't think we have.
No, don't think so.
What's Day Tripper and Glad All Over?
Glad all over, baby, I'm glad all over.
Are they the Beatles? Well, they're going on the list.
Glad all over.
I think I'm going to have to do a separate Chibs Tunes Beatle list. Yeah. Talia on YouTube says, I've never heard of Monkey Nuts.
That's what I mean. They were all laughing in my class. Like I mentioned, I think it was with sweet.
So it's like when you get an unroasted peanut and it's in the husk that it grows in, and then you pop the husk open and you eat the unroasted nut, don't you, Debbie? So it's the raw nut.
Yes,
Before they get roasted and salted. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I was actually thinking of the monkey nuts we had in Singapore because we went to the Raffles Hotel Yeah, and that was an unbelievable experience because you literally, Leanne, you've never seen nothing like it. You go to the Raffles Hotel, you get your Singapore sling, and then they bring you bags of monkey nuts, and you just literally drop all the shells on the floor.
No.
So when you walk in, you literally are treading on all the shells, and then every so often they'll come and clear them up, and then you throw them, and it's an insult if you don't do that.
You've got to drop them on the floor.
You've got to throw them on the floor.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. What if
Yeah.
somebody comes in and slips and bangs their head?
Yeah, you have to be careful, and they'll tell you to be careful, but that's tradition. So you would have your Singapore sling with your monkey nuts. Yeah, and then we went to Bali after that, and then I got attacked by a monkey.
You did get attacked by a monkey. You know why? Because it's like, will you stop calling nuts and blood for your sweet treats? Take the message back to the UK, Debbie. That's what that was. I'll teach you.
Oh, that is funny. Right, there we go. So just give that a little one. And look how cute that card is. I really love that. So not only have we used those beautiful papers to start with, but that sweet birthday, have a sweet birthday, can be used on anything. So
Debbie,
I absolutely love that.
That is absolutely genius. And I love the fact that you cut that ice cream edgeable into the paper and it's formed part of the swirl on the top.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's genius, Debbie.
Oh,
genius.
thank you very much.
Really, really lovely. I love that so much. I think we're going to have a little look now. We've got a weekly deal, and our weekly deal is the brilliant My Special Papers, and it's a good one because I think you're saving £10 or $15. So have a look at this and see if you'd like to add it to your stash.
This week's weekly deal is the Best of 2025 paper box. This collection features all of your favourites from 2025 on single-sided 12x12 sheets and includes Stardust Celebrations, the Western Collection and more. Plus this week you can pick up the collection with a 15% saving. The weekly deal on Crafters TV.
That is a cracking weekly deal, I have to say. £10, $15 off, only till Sunday. So if you got that box and you loved it, get another one because you'll use it up and it's a really good deal. If you didn't get it, now that you've got your £10 or $15 off, get it because it's got some great collections in there and you've got a lot of pearl and a lot of foiling. So you've got the special ones. It's a bit of something special, that box. Now, just a quick reminder of what you're getting in your Showstopper collection, in the Life is Sweet collection. You've got your 6x6 pad, you can see here, which is all of your focal scenes, can be used just on their own to make a lovely focal point on the front or inside of your card, use them for scrapbooking, or just frame them with frames from the Swedish Meatball Shop. And I'm going to do this for my granddaughter's walls in the bedroom because the cut is perfect, the colours are lovely. Why not? Of course you can. So that's your 6x6 pad. Then you've got your 12x12 pad, which is all of the complementary papers, like that beautiful swirly one that Debbie's just used, where she cut through the edgeable. That was a genius idea. Love that drippy one, I have to say. All of these colours, absolutely beautiful. The pastels, the ombre, the pearlescence, the lovely soft feel to them, and the reverses, just as lovely as the main side. They're all absolutely, I'm going to do it like this for you. There you go, so you can see. So look, you can see the A and B side on this paper pad is so beautiful. It's almost like a double A set. They're absolutely beautiful. There isn't a bad one amongst them. That's the one Debbie used. Looks absolutely incredible. And I love that one with the bunting too. And beautiful pearlescence all the way through. I've just knocked my cart on the floor. I'm going to get it back. Hang on. Come back, cart. There you go. Now, you've got all of your lovely supporting items in here. So we've got the Sunday glass, which is great. All of the elements in there to make incredible shaker cards. You've got your sweet treats, all of your ice lollies and ice creams. Make all of the fabulous sweet treats you can see there. And any configuration, any colour you'd like. You've got that great sentiment that Debbie used, which is absolutely brilliant. And you can see how that comes together. You've got the edgeable that Debbie's just used, which is one of the best we've done. Debbie said it, she's right. And look how fabulous that is when you put it together. And then second from last, you've got the incredible ice cream cart, which you can use as a topper or you can make a gorgeous little sweet treat box with it. I love that little black border, it's genius. And then of course you've got the incredible sentiments with all of the brilliant sentiments in there. Just absolutely brilliant, and such a great deal for you today. That's your US price you can see on the screen. I'm sure you've already seen your UK price. Absolutely brilliant and good value for money. We're going to get straight into a second demo, Debbie, yeah?
Absolutely, yes, because we're going to do a bit of watercolouring. So I've got some watercolour cardstock, and then I've got some of our water reactive paints. I mean, you can say paints are ink pads. So I've done all the colours that I thought would just be nice with the sorbet colours, and then I've got a mixture of different cards, and these are all my offcuts, because keep your offcuts, because these are going to be perfect for when you're cutting out all your different lollipops, ice creams, which is the one we're going to use in this one. I love this kit, and this is probably going to be the most fun to use because you've got so many different combinations that you could be using here, including putting your ice drips on your lolly. You've got the Twizzler stick here, plus you've got all your cones. You've even got your little cone. I love these little dishes that you have, which are just absolutely brilliant, plus your little lolly sticks as well, or your wafers, whichever way you want to do it. So let's start now with our different inks. So I'm going to use our inks, and we're going to just place them directly onto our palette here, onto our glass mat. So just putting this down. So I'm using all our lighter colours. If you want to use some darker colours, or you want to mix a little bit that's darker, put a little bit of fuchsia in there, but we don't want to make that too dark. I'm just going to stick to them being lighter. And we're just going to put plenty down onto here as well. So pop that down, and then we're going to use our blue. So got the nice baby blue on here as well, which I love. We don't use these lighter colours enough, to be honest.
No, I agree.
Beautiful. Now, what I'm going to start off with is, when you're doing this, I want to make the 4 colours onto my panel here, and my panel is 8 by 3.5. So we're doing a sort of 8 by 4 inch card. So when you take your palette, I'm going to start with the yellow. So I'm just going to put plenty of water into there. Now I like this, we don't use these flat brushes a lot, but I like this one just for splodging on, because I think it's a great one for not putting any massive detail into your card. And I like to start with your first colour. Give that a rinse, but if you keep this, if there's a little bit of yellow left in here, it makes almost like a different colour green, and I really like the colour that this comes out. So we're going to use a bit more of a green on this side.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And then we can just add that, and then we're going to go in with our pink. So I like to do the 2 end ones first, because then you can see how much room you've got left in the middle.
Right.
Because if you start with one, you could then do, it might get thinner and thinner. It doesn't really matter, because we're actually just making a background, but I just wanted it to make sure that we had different variation of colours going through.
Yeah.
So we're just going to tap this into here, and you can see this, anybody can do this. This is a really simple design to do.
Yeah, I love that.
And I'm not going to do any more than that. So all we're going to do is take this. Now what you could do is get another piece of card, put it on the top, and like
make a
mop up all
background.
those colours. But just for demo purposes, we're just going to take all those colours away for now. And then I'm just going to give this a quick blast just to dry it off. Because what I also like doing, when you're making a card like this, to make it look a little bit more sort of clean and simple, I like to stamp directly onto our background. So just going to make sure that this is fully dry. And then we're going to grab one of our sentiments. So let's just, in fact, I'll bring those over while we're drying this and see which one we're going to use. Oops, turn it over. So let's have Wishing You the Sweetest Day, I think I'm going to use. I like that sentiment. And because we've got the stamping platform, it means I can get that precision stamping as well. Just that
Yeah,
one
definitely.
little one doesn't want to. In fact, I'm just going to tap that one. There we go. That should be absolutely fine. So we're just going to take our stamping platform, and then we will pop our card directly onto here. Like so. I'm just making sure I've got that straight. And then we can just pop this right onto, I'm just going to go sort of about there, and then stamp that directly down. Now, if you haven't got a stamping platform that you can stamp again, depending on how if you're worried that you're not going to stamp perfectly first time, you could always do it on a piece of card and then cut it out and do it. But because I've got the stamping platform, it's absolutely fine just to go straight down. And then if I miss a bit, I know that it's not going to be a problem to stamp back over. I'm going to give that another stamp just so that makes that a bit more vibrant. So nice and simple and quick. And these sort of cards, Leanne, you could be batch making.
Yes.
Like doing these, lots of these, and then you could be making any others at another time to have these down. So even that, just like that, a coloured background looks fabulous, doesn't it?
It does.
So what we're then going to do is bring in all our ice creams. So let me just pop the top onto our pad, pop that over there, and then I've got all these offcuts. And then we can start building these up. So let's do our ice lolly here. Got our bitty card. Let's have a stripy one. Let's do this lolly as well. So you can just cut these out of whatever you want to cut them out of.
It's good to see you using the bits, Debbie, because often we just get another sheet out the pad, don't we, for speed here with Crafters TV.
Oh, absolutely. I really, really love using up scraps. I've been doing it more and more. I like doing different backgrounds. I like also, I'm doing a craft along on, trying to think it's on, what did we launch yesterday? Retro Vacay, yes. Ah, so there we go. So Debbie, so I think Debbie's actually got the, no, I think she's got the Summer Garden. Yes, she's got Summer Garden. And I think she would have preferred it the other way round because she really likes the Retro Vacay and I love the Summer Garden.
Yes.
We both like all of them, but yes, the other way round. But yeah, and what I like to do is to do a background with the papers and then the offcuts cut on a different side of the papers as well, which just look really cool. So I'm just going to pop these onto here and cut these out. And it's a really good way of just sort of getting your scraps and doing something with them. Let's pop that one on there. And then we'll have this one as well. Let's do the yellow one.
Looking good.
And then all you then want is just a piece of card that you can put your cones onto. So I've got all those pieces. Might as well cut those off. So I'll just trim them bits just so they will then all fit. You could actually put these through your Gemini Mini.
Yeah.
Mini or MIDI, they're going to fit beautifully on. And let's just trim those ones as well. So, and then all we've got left to do is our lolly stick and our cones. Let's pop those
More
on.
Beatles songs coming back in. Paperback Writer.
Oh yes! Paperback Writer.
And
Paperback Writer.
I quite like that one actually. And
Yeah, it's a good one.
Lady Madonna.
Lady Madonna. I don't think I know that one. Yeah, no, even with Johnny singing it, I don't think I know
am astounded by Johnny's knowledge of the Beatles tunes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He's got a Record Breakers, hasn't he? Guinness Book of Records
Yes,
award
he
for
has.
naming the Beatles. Debbie was just telling me this morning for naming the most Beatles tunes in the shortest amount of time from just the first line of the lyrics.
I
Yeah.
know, how amazing is that? He did it live on air one day as well.
We've got Love, Love Me Do.
Love, love me do.
I do like that one. You know I love you,
I'll always be true.
so please love me do.
That's brilliant.
So good. Hey, Carol Byrne likes a lemon and poppy seed ice cream.
Likes what?
Lemon and poppy seed. Now that'll be bitty.
That would be bitty,
That'll be bitty, Debbie.
Although I do love a poppy seed. Yeah, I do quite like a poppy seed.
Oh, another good one. Nowhere Man. I like that. He's a real nowhere man living in his nowhere van.
He's a real nowhere man. Yeah, you forget about
Well,
these
I just
songs.
literally read the first line of that and was like, nowhere man. I'm like, all right, what have I said? But no, it's the nowhere man
Nowhere
song.
man. Living in a
Penny Lane, I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Oh, of course. I want to hold your hand. Oh, you could have a proper sing-song.
There's so many good ones, isn't there?
My dad was, my dad, you know, bless him, he's been showing me all these, he said, I need to, I took him to the hospital last week and just for an eye checkup.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, when you get, if you've got a minute, he said, I just want to show you all my passwords are and everything, just in case anything happens, I want you to know where it is. I've never met anyone that's as organised as my dad. I mean, honestly, it's so organised. But he's got this drawer with all this stuff in there that they've collected over the years. But he was more upset because my mum's got unused Beatle tickets.
Oh.
So he thinks they're probably up in the loft somewhere. And they've also got the, what's the Willy? The World Cup Willy. They've got a World Cup Willy. Yeah. What's the Willy? Yeah, I did say that the wrong way.
What's the Willy? Where's she going with that? We had Debbie with Ben,
Oh,
Debbie
yes.
with papercraft Ben, and now we've got Where's the Willy?
World Cup Willy.
Who's World Cup Willy?
World Cup Willy was the 1990. Was it 90? No,
Was
no,
it?
no. It was from, yeah, no, the World Cup
1994
Willy
was
when we won the
Vindaloo.
World Cup, wasn't it? When we won the World Cup. 66.
Ah.
Yes. Yes. So they've got one of those, but my dad couldn't find, yeah, it's a teddy bear. But last night, so this is really weird. Last night, when I went back to the house, not last night, it was when I was watching the, what is it where they restore things? Sorry, I'm talking, I need to be doing them. They
Why
restore
can't I think of the name? Workshop, the workshop thing. No, the workshop thing. It's called, begins with an R. Begins with an
The
R.
repair shop.
Repair shop.
The repair shop, that's
Yep.
it, the repair shop.
Yep.
I was watching that and someone had brought in their World Cup Willy on there, but really damaged, so they restored the World Cup Willy. And I was like, oh my God, my dad says that that's in the, that's up in the loft somewhere. But anyway, so the things, so what I was getting at is, you know, the old postcards, which is why I was getting back to the craft.
Yes.
For the ice cream and stuff, yeah, because that's where I got to when my dad sort of showed me all the bits that they've got. And he said that, and they've got these old postcards from, like, I don't know how old they are, from my nan. And they're all like cracked, but they're amazing because postcards years ago used to be like shiny.
And they'll have a handwriting
And
on.
yes, they are, and also they've got embossed detail all round the
No.
edges. They're amazing, Leanne, honestly.
Oh my word.
And she's got packs of them in the drawer.
Well, did you watch the Retro Vacay show with me and Debbie? You might
No,
not have
I
seen.
didn't,
But
no.
Alison Mason sent us photographs of her great-granddad's World War I postcards to his wife, and they were all hand-painted and hand-embroidered.
goodness. Oh,
Beautiful.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
I know, it's
beautiful.
funny, isn't it, what they keep? Like, I was really shocked that they'd kept all these things, but yeah, they were absolutely amazing.
I love that.
And then he says, and you and your brother will have to fight out over the picture. I said, no one's fighting out over the picture, Dad. I said, because that's Poppy's, and that's the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
It's signed by all the Spice Girls, yeah. Because, yeah, and he said, oh, how do you know that? And I said, because she got them for Poppy and Dawn when they were younger, because my aunt's niece used to live next door to Victoria Beckham's mum.
Right.
So when they become famous, she got them to do all this. So she got Jordan a David Beckham signed photo, and then Poppy said, well, you keep it now because I'll lose it. But Jordan took his, and he's lost his over the years. So I said, that's definitely Poppy's. I said, so he can't have that.
Hey, she might be able to get some money for that, you know.
Yeah, probably. It's all the Spice Girls, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so all we're going to do here is we're going to use all of these pieces
I love this.
to make the lollies up. So let's try.
This is looking beautiful, Debbie. And you wouldn't have thought of doing those splashy background, but gosh, it really works.
Yeah, it really works. So even though you've got the nice papers, I'm using the papers in a different way.
Yeah,
Because I
your
want
bits.
you to use them, yeah, completely different. So, and then we should have another lolly. So let's do that one there. We'll do that one there, that one on there. Then we'll do another pink one here. In fact, I'm going to use this one. And let's use, oh, it's the same one. So let's use that one over here. There we go. just in case we get a bit stuck with popping them down so you can see how they come together. But then you've got ones like this which will go over the top of your lolly. So this fits your lolly. Look at that. Just makes it look really cool.
That's so good.
Right, so I'm just going to stick all these down together.
And you know, Debbie, again, using those little scraps of paper, that's really quite genius.
Yeah, it's just, I love using the scraps.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I
love
love
using
it.
the scraps.
I love it. So next coming up, we're going to watch Debbie finish doing this, but next coming up, you've got a repeat of the pick of the week, which will be fabulous, which is Dressed Up Gents. So you'll be able to watch a rerun of that and watch for the blooper, if it's the same show. And you'll see more of the things Debbie mentioned, referred to.
That was very funny.
In the show. That was hilarious. I think everybody's seen it now, yeah. And then at 4 p.m, we're in the grotto.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm really excited to be in the grotto. It's a great place. We have to go all the way down into the basement, down the stairs, Debbie. But it's really cosy down there. It's fabulous.
Oh, nice.
So I'm looking forward to going in the grotto with Debbie. And then at 5 o'clock, we've got a Christmas cartload, Debbie, and we've got some incredible deals.
Love that.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the deals. You're going to be a little bit shooketh.
I mean, we love a cartload anyway, but a Christmas one, even better.
Yeah, for sure.
You can stock up before you need to do all your Christmas makes.
This is lovely. And you know, I love using those scraps of paper. You wouldn't naturally think of doing that, and it's such a good idea.
Yeah, I don't like wasting, especially when we do such beautiful papers.
Yeah. But like you say, it gets more value out of the pad, doesn't it? You use up all your bits.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, if we had a bit more time, probably would have done some of these as 3D, but I actually quite like them. They look really nice. So one more we pop on there. And because we've already stamped our sentiment, cool, just in the nick of time, I think this is. There we go, look at that.
I love that. Perfect timing, Debbie. And that is absolutely superb. And that could be for anybody in the family, couldn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Young and old alike. It could be for anybody at all. I've loved that. Thank you very much, Debbie. You've got your UK price on the screen for you. So you can see if you're a platinum member, it's only $73.59 for everything that I showed you in that bundle. And here's your US price, which if you didn't get it when we first launched it, look, that is great value too. So to get that for only $111.99 as your platinum price is absolutely brilliant. So we go check the website because we've got all of the images there for you. You've got that sweet treat box as well, which is on a good offer, and that works brilliantly with your Life is Sweet collection. So have a look at that, go shop the day, see what else you want. Have a look at your weekly deal as well, because that's incredible. You'll be getting a rerun of the pick of the week next, so stay with us for that. That's with Debbie and Ben with a little blooper if you haven't seen it. Me and Debbie are back in the ghetto. No, we're not the ghetto, we're in the grotto at 4 o'clock. And then at 5 o'clock, we're back with a Christmas cartload. We can't wait to see you there. See you back here live at 4, but watch the pick of the week rerun, which will be with you in a couple of seconds.